Hi guys, welcome back to Off the Dome with KOZ or Chaos, depending on whatever mood you're in. Guys, today I'm back outside. I'm here to admire the sunsets. Let me show you guys. Guys, isn't it so pretty? It's so gorgeous. So guys, I know in the past two videos that I've made, I think maybe all the videos I've made be bapping. I'm always talking about how other people's behavior affects us, or like how to like navigate other people in our lives and how to prioritize ourselves and so on and so forth, right? And within us prioritizing ourselves, we need to hold ourselves accountable, right? Which is something I don't think just okay, I don't think well, I think I don't necessarily hold myself accountable. I beat myself up, which is not the same as holding yourself accountable, right? Which is something that I had to learn and had to work through, right? Because beating yourself up literally does nothing for anyone. Literally, it does nothing for you. You're gonna repeat that mistake again because in your mind you're just like, oh my gosh, I already stuck as a person, and then you're just gonna do it again because in your mind you're just stuck as a person. All right, with holding yourself accountable, it's a matter of like you see you messed up, right, and it's up to you to rectify this and make it better, right? You messing up this one time doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna mess up all the time, doesn't necessarily mean like you're destined to make up and it's like part of your personality forever to mess up, right? It's just a you messed up and that's it, right? You messed up and you need to do better, and you hold yourself accountable to that you improve on your behaviors, you work on your behaviors, you know, because holding yourself accountable is not just acknowledging that you messed up, it's doing the follow-up work, right? That's the same with other people. Like, you don't just apologize to someone and you think, no, that's accountability. No, accountability is putting in the work in to not do that again, to rectify the mistake that you made, right? Which is something I struggle to do because I beat myself up. Like, I really do be beating myself up. I just be like, you suck, boo, tomatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes. This one mistake that you've made has literally ruined your life. It's gonna ruin your life, boo, tomato. Which is something that I am truly wanting to let go of this year, because I also realized that in order for me, because right now I want to start a new schedule, and I think I'm gonna start vlogging it to help me be accountable to me sticking to that schedule, right? Anyway, because I want to like start before I go back to school, so when I go back to school it's a smoother transition for me, right? Anyway, cool. And I realized that I'll start a schedule, right, and maybe I mess it up somewhere, and then I beat myself up over it, and now like I'm in a bad mood. I'm not like in the mood for anything. Like, I just feel so terrible about myself, and it's just a woe is me party. And instead of waking up tomorrow and doing better and getting back into the schedule, I just sulk because I feel like I messed up. It's useless now because I've already messed up, and so on and so forth, right? I struggle with being self-deprecating, right, which is something that I'm really working through. And a lot of people that might know me might be like, that's so weird, because I'm one thing guys, I'm so conceited, I'm so self-centered, like in a good way though. Like, I am all about me, like I love me, like, you know. But like, I also struggle with that, like beating myself up, and I realized that, girl, like, you beating yourself up has literally gotten you nowhere but in a worse position. That's all beating myself up has gotten me, right? And I realized that I used to think that beating myself up was accountability, and I realized that it wasn't accountability when I was in a situation with someone else where this person would constantly be like, you never take accountability, you never take accountability. And what they wanted for me to do was to tell them that, oh my gosh, I'm this terrible person, I'm sorry. And then my head I was just like, but that's not accountability though. Accountability is me apologizing for what I did and not doing it again and doing better, or rectifying the mistake that I made, right? That's being accountable, right? And I realized that, oh my gosh, I do that to myself. Like, I really do that to myself, where like I just shit talk myself and beat myself up, and what was me, and pity party this, pity party that. And I'm just like, all right. And I realized, like, okay, that's why in a lot of areas of my life I stay stuck, right? Because of the whole thing of me fixating on one wrong thing that I did and beating myself over that one wrong thing that I did or mess up that I did, whatever thing that I did, right? And I just had to come to terms with the fact that, bro, you're not gonna get anywhere. Like all the things that you wanna accomplish in life, you're not gonna be better at that. And even one of the videos where I made, where I was talking about how the most important relationship that you have is with yourself, and I need to take those words and really stick to them, right? Where I like really have to acknowledge that beating myself up and instead of holding myself accountable is going to it's already disrupted the relationship that I have with myself, right? Where I constantly beat myself up and I'm just miserable. I'm just miserable because I beat myself up instead of holding myself accountable and doing better. Because here's the thing, if you mess up today, right, and then you rectify the thing tomorrow and be better at the thing you messed up today tomorrow, you're gonna feel 10 times better than you would have if you did the thing right the first time. Do you know what I mean, right? Like, I don't know, sometimes mistakes are good to make because like you learn more, you become better. Like for instance, I always want to be the best of the best, and I always want to be right, right? Not okay, not even right. I always want to win, right? Which I realize like sometimes winning comes at the cost of your integrity, right? Winning sometimes comes at the cost of your sense of self. Winning comes at the cost of like you not fully being within that experience, right? Like for instance, studying, like what I'm doing right now in university, I really do like what I'm doing, right? But because I'm just like in the thing of like, oh my gosh, I just want to pass, I don't really get to be enjoy it. I don't really get to, be immersed in the experience, right? Which is something that this year I told myself that I'm going to do. Like it's not like I'm not going to really care about the end result. I'm just going to care about enjoying the experience, right? Enjoying going to school and going to classes, right? Enjoying studying, enjoying, because I enjoy the material that I'm studying. It's not that, oh my gosh, what I'm studying, like I hate it or whatever. I actually enjoy the material I'm studying, right? And it does me no good or justice to just pause and get by and do whatever. Just do the assignment and get it done with. Like doing the assignment like 2 days before it's due, or like starting it 2 days before it's due, finishing it like a few hours before it's due. Like, oh my gosh, that like, and I hate that for myself. Like I genuinely hate that for myself. And because I beat myself up over it, I constantly repeat the cycle because I'm not doing anything to hold myself accountable. I'm not doing anything to better myself. I'm just staying stuck in the cycle of beating myself up, not doing what I want to actually do, then beating myself up, making mistakes, then beating myself up, realizing like, oh my gosh, this is not the best decision, then beating myself up over it. Then I just make the decision over and over, and it's just a terrible loop which I genuinely want to get out of. Like I genuinely want to enjoy my life. Okay, like I genuinely want to enjoy the experience, even if the end result is not something that I wanted. If I can say, you know what, I enjoyed how I got here, right? That's it, the least I can ask for, right? And here's the thing, right? I can mess up today. Hey, if I wake up tomorrow determined to find a better way to fix it or find a better way to resolve whatever happened, and even if I mess up again, it's cool as long as I keep on waking up and trying to do better by myself, right? Not trying to do better for my parents or my friends or to try and impress people, whatever, for my family, whatever, but doing better so that when I look at my life and look at the process, I'm like, wow, I enjoyed that. Wow, I had fun. Wow, that fulfilled me. That filled me up, right? Which is again something that this year I really was like, oh my gosh, right? I need to lock in. I need to lock in, right? And I feel like me uploading these videos on YouTube and talking to people, not just people, because even people in my life will see my videos and be like, wow, like I felt that, right? And I love that so much. Like I love to see that, you know what, it's not just me, right? Other people are struggling with this, and at least my video helped them to be like, you know what, let me talk about it, let me see a different perspective, let me, you know what I mean? And I feel like me starting a YouTube channel, rather taking my YouTube channel seriously like this year, like the beginning of last year, right? Not the beginning of last year, the end of last year, right? I feel like that was the first step that I needed to pivot, right? Because it's just like thinking out loud and talking and having something where I can go back and listen to my own words and listen to what past me had to say or think about the situation, like it's gonna help validate me going further, right? Being like, you know what, dude, you messed up, and that's okay. Like, that's okay. Like, and I feel like even starting my YouTube channel in terms of holding me accountable has been so great. Like, now I know I need to make at least like 2 videos a week, 2 vlogs a week, one yapping video a week, just to not only to like post, but also to just clear my mind. And also, even as someone who's a creative, I love the fact that I have an outlet, right? Outside of just me dressing up, because I love me some fashion, right? I have a different outlet where it's just like making videos and yapping and thinking out loud and documenting my life, right? Like, again, this channel, in my bio, in my description, it says like, documenting my 20s. Like, I love the fact that I always have something to look back at, right? And not only that, but this video is also accountability for myself. Like, this video is a way to also keep me accountable. Like, hey, you said you're gonna hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable. You said you're gonna do better. Do better. You said you're gonna post 2 videos a week. Post 2 videos a week. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like this is just like the best decision that I've ever made. And if you're a creative out there, or you have some sort of outlet or whatever thing that you're passionate about, like, immerse yourself in it, enjoy the experience. Like, even with YouTube, guys, like, YouTube sometimes is really demoralizing when you like get like 0 views on a video. Like, it literally be so demoralizing. But the moment I got out of the space of like, oh my gosh, trying to please everyone around me and enjoying the experience, I realized that, oh my gosh, I love this. Like, I love making videos, I love uploading them. Like, I don't care if like one person watches or no people watch it. Like, as long as I enjoy the experience, right? And I'm putting my words into practice. Like, yeah, I'm coming to you guys and yapping, and some of you might think like, ugh, what is she talking about? But like, guys, I promise you, like, the things I'm talking about, I'm literally trying to implement them in my life, and me talking about them as a way for me to make them real, right? And not only that, but guys, something flew in my mouth and it was kind of disgusting. What the frick? Anyway, ugh. What? Not only is it a way for me to make them real, but it's a way for like other people to be like, bro, like, I felt you on that one, like, I feel you. Or someone else to be like, you know what, I'm not crazy for thinking like that. You know what, this experience was not crazy. Like, you know what, yeah, let me do better tomorrow, right? And that's all I want to do. Like, I just want everyone to win in life. Like, I really just want everyone to win in life. And our own personal antidotes and stories excuse me, will help someone, even if it's one person, or even if it doesn't help someone, but it just sparks that thought in someone's life. I've done enough. Well, guys, I think that's enough yapping, and the sun has set, and I want to get home before it gets too chilly, because I'm literally just wearing a cardigan, guys. So, like, yeah, guys, thank you for watching. And if you've gotten to this point, comment a star, because you are a star. And yeah, guys, thank you so much.